my name's Grant Tommy. This is Straight Six Fan, helping you build your hot rod and your confidence without a ton of money. And today it is time to give the Holley 2-barrel a shot at getting the car running for good, I hope. And so we'll see. We got a few tiny little things to tweak, to pick up, to manage, to take care of, whatever you want to say. But yeah, let's just get into it. So, where we left off last week, we've got the electric choke ready to go. We just got to plug that in. But the fuel line, I went to O'Reilly's and picked up some fuel line, and unfortunately, since it's 5/16, I don't have a pipe bender that size, and couldn't really make a 90 degree like I wanted to. So we're going to just use rubber hose for that to connect to my other metal fuel line. But as you can see, it's pretty tight there between the coil and the fuel line. So I'm going to pull the coil off of its manifold mounting bracket, and we're going to see if we can't slot this mounting bracket enough just to pull it over a little more from the valve cover. Obviously, if we had a fuel leak and we have maybe a cord gets rubbed or plug wire gets rubbed or something, and then we have sparks plus fuel, maybe not the best combo. Well, good news is it looks like the coil bracket's already a little bit ovaled out, slotted a little bit, but it actually just looks like I might be able to just kind of rotate this thing a little bit and get myself that extra room I need to make a turn. So we're going to play around with that just a little bit and see what I decided I'd go ahead and put the fuel line on first and kind of just let it do what it wants to do naturally, and then figure out what to do with the coil. And it looks like it's going to want to be best if we put it in its normal spot. You see how it kind of kinks the fuel line there, so we don't want that. But it looks like it's going to be best slotting this thing, moving it forward a tad. I don't know if you can see down there, it's getting hard to focus. But the hole is really closer to here, and the hole in the bracket's up there. So I don't know, I think I'm going to try to come up with some kind of sandwich material. Maybe I'll bust out the TIG welder and kind of add to the bracket. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we'll come up with something. Alright, so upon further review with this bracket, of course there's a little tensioning bolt nut back here for this sleeve, so I can slide it back a little bit. I think all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to flatten out the angle of this bracket so I can kind of use the original hole down there, but keep this space a little further out. Well, this is a lot better, but it's still, I mean, I wouldn't call this kinked, but it's not exactly free. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull off the metal fuel line and cut off maybe another like 1/8 of an inch of it, and I think just that little bit of tolerance I think is probably going to be enough to help it do what it needs to do, and then we can fire this guy up. There we go. That feels a lot better. Nice and kind of gradual turn to it. So, yep, just need to hook everything back up, fill this up with a little bit of fuel, sneak some down the air vent, and then let's fire it up. See if this is it, guys. So we're there. And I think if I said I'm a little emotional, that's maybe overselling it a little bit, but I'm kind of just at a loss for words that it's finally there. I mean, you guys saw the vacuum gauge, or maybe I didn't show that. I guess I didn't show that. I've got a clip on my Instagram post, but it's running right in the green, right where you want it. I might have a little bit to dork around with the electric choke. It looks like maybe it needs to, I need to just adjust it so it opens up a little sooner than it did. Man, we're here. So now, what I want to do today, I want to go drive to the gas station at least, kind of like Village Customs does with all his rides. But first, I'm going to drain the oil, because you know we've got some gas soaked oil, and I'm going to do an oil change. And then from here, guys, it's going to be, I got to flush the radiator because we just have water in there. Luckily today it's 52 degrees out here in December, which is wild. So I have no problem driving it that short distance here today. But so we'll flush the radiator fluid, and then once I feel good, you know, we'll want to tune this. It's not perfect, it can't be, but it seems pretty dang awesome. But I'm sure I'll probably have to go watch some Thunderhead 289 videos and see what I'm really supposed to be looking for. But then it's time to take it to probably 2 or 3 different shops. 1, to get the exhaust wrapped up. 2, I'm leaking transmission fluid from somewhere, so I'm gonna have somebody at least see if we can't replace some gaskets and fix that. And then get in alignment. But then I think it's just time to have fun with it. It's time for some new burnouts, new 0 to 60 time trials. Wash it up, start cleaning it up, and get ready for the spring. Warm, but yeah. Whew. I'm gonna pull up my GPS app. Since I changed the speedometer here, I've never got a good chance to test it. So we're gonna do that as well here on the trip, which I'm not moving, and it says I'm going 0.6 miles an hour. Letting it idle, and wow, we're pretty close. It says we're going 20 miles an hour on the speedometer, 19 on my app, so that's good. It might not be perfect, but it's close enough. This far since April. This is insane. I'm actually going to probably not go to the gas station, I decided, because when I got it fired up again the second time, I had to play with the choke flap, whatever you call that, again, just to get it to start up. I don't want to, well, here, let me try this. I don't want to have to deal with that at a gas station in public, you know, so. yeah, the speedometer's pretty dang close. I mean, I know, like, I'm going at a slower speed, so like if I was going, say, 50, 60 miles an hour, you know, the higher up you go, then like gaps can lengthen. But up to 30 miles an hour, we're pretty much spot on. And I did take the Flowmaster off because we don't have that. It's not even clamped on. It's just my Y pipe and then that chunk of straight pipe. So. Come to a stop though, it idles just fine. Doesn't want to like the old Fairmont wanted to sputter and cut out. Maybe a little medium pull there. This final stretch road will take it up to we'll go. It's a 55 mile an hour speed limit, so we'll see how the speedometer does with that. And then I think we'll just play it safe and get her home. Don't want to get greedy here. So my speedometer now says I'm doing, well, I guess that's like 52. My GPS says 50. So I'll take that. That's a lot better than it was. But yeah, that's not, get off the highway here, and that might be second. Disadvantage to not being able to see my, or maybe I got a vacuum line loose. Oh, my kickdown's not on. That doesn't seem like that would be. It seemed like I'd want to be third to get you back down a second. Well, that's a neutral, so I might need to go searching for some vacuum hoses. Make sure something's not disconnected. But guys, the page has turned in the old book for Project Low Fairmont. Little stuff to do from here, so that's awesome. Wow, that's really great. Anyway, thanks for coming along with this journey. I know it's been a lot longer than it needed to be. Thanks for your patience, thanks for your support, your suggestions in the comments and all that stuff. It's just, oh man, this is great. So, well, like, comment, share, subscribe. I don't care which one you do, as long as you do one. It really helps out the channel. That's going to do it for this episode. Until next time, peace out.